And I'm of the mind that it doesn't really matter what Xbox does now. It's over. Like the Microsoft Gaming will become a huge publisher of games, and it's already beginning. It'll be funny and I think ironic when Indiana Jones runs best on PS5 Pro.
I'm so sick of these people. You know, oh!
Damn, Colin said it's over. It's over for Xbox. Yes, they will be one of the biggest game publishers in the world, but it's over for them. They're no competition for PlayStation. And to that, I will say, look, man, the arrogance on these PlayStation guys is absolutely ridiculous. Is he talking about console sales? Because, of course, Xbox has a different vision. They're still making consoles, but they're trying to make cloud, PC, mobile. That's all of Xbox ecosystem. So it seems to me that Xbox is competing in a different way. Like Master Chief said, the missions change. They always do.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
So the way Xbox is competing isn't the same way that PlayStation is competing anymore. Now, even your lovely PlayStation, they're doing different things than what they have in the past because things are changing. So the arrogance of this guy, Colin, said it's over for Xbox, even though they will be one of the biggest gaming publishers. Yes, I understand Xbox is putting some games on PlayStation, and of course, we've talked about it several times. We don't like it. It is what it is. But Xbox is not dead. They're not dying. Their strategy is changing. We're living in a time where Ubisoft, one of the top 5 biggest publishers, might go away soon because things are changing so dramatically. The arrogance of these assholes, though.
People are like, well, Sony's getting games from Microsoft. They'll eventually put their games on Xbox. And I'm like, man, I don't think so.
No.
Like, I think that
Why?
Sony's perfectly happy putting their boot on Xbox's throat and crushing it.
I will keep this clip for a long time, just in case PlayStation decides to put any of their first-party games on Xbox. Believe me, I'm not saying they will, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I mentioned, this is a different time in gaming. 10 to 15 years ago, if you would have told anybody PlayStation would be putting their games on PC, people would have said, shut up, no way in hell would PlayStation put their games on PC. All I'm saying is the times are desperate. These games as a service, there's so many publishers trying to make a successful games as a service. There's so many publishers trying to chase games like Fortnite. Hell, even Xbox is making giving Halo a third-person option. Why? Because that's what people today are playing. So, Colin, the way you said, oh, no, they'll never put their games on Xbox. Did you see the arrogance? That's that arrogance. And his big chin friend, Moore's Law is dead. Did you hear that giggle?
Oh.
You weak. You a weak ass punk.
It's arrogance. You guys are so freaking arrogant, man. You guys still think this is the PlayStation from the PS2 generation. And it's just not. Just because they're beating the shit out of Xbox and console sales, you think it's still like the PS2 generation? No, it's not. Pay attention, assholes.
Well, what we've seen is Xbox is where you go to have your games never be bought by anyone. So I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, I agree. It's like
Imagine having the audacity to say something that Moore's Law just said. Xbox is where people put their games where they don't want to be bought. Whatever the hell he just said. He's throwing shots at Xbox saying Xbox games don't sell or third-party games on Xbox don't sell. Imagine having the audacity to say this shit after PlayStation literally just dropped the biggest flop of all time. The biggest flop of all time, developed by a PlayStation first-party studio that they bought based on this game. And you want to sit here and talk about games not selling on Xbox? 61 million consoles sold? And that game flopped in 10 days? And not just that, another first-party game they just dropped, Until Dawn, debuted worse than Concord. And you still want to throw shots at Xbox? Saying this is the place people put their games to not sell? My friend, my big chin friend, Mac Tonight, you asshole. You need to seriously think about what you're saying because it's arrogance and it's just stupid, dumbass. It's so dumb that Square Enix themselves, who had an exclusive deal with PlayStation, they're like, yo, we need to put our games on Xbox. Why? Because PlayStation wasn't enough, dumbass. Look at the game Metaphor. Yes, a game that Xbox has been marketing strong. The game sold 1 million in one day. Of course, it's a multi-platform game, but it helps when the game is on Xbox as well as PlayStation and other platforms, doesn't it? Pieces of shit.
Yeah, I agree. Like Call of Duty's coming into Game Pass. It's too late. Like it's not going to change anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure internally that they're not even really allowed to promote Xbox or Game Pass and Call of Duty together in major ways because they barely ever talk about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure internally that they're not even really allowed to promote Xbox or Game Pass and Call of Duty together in major ways because they barely ever talk about it. Because I think internally they're like, dude, we don't want people to go to Game Pass. We want people to buy it.
You lying ass bitch.
Okay, Colin. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 going into Game Pass is apparently too late. It's too late. Okay. Okay, it's too late. Too late for what? I don't know. I don't think nobody is thinking Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to make Xbox all of a sudden outsell PlayStation. But it's their strategy to put the game into Game Pass to try to get more Game Pass subscriptions. But you know what? You know what's going to change, Colin? Because you said nothing's going to change. I tell you what is going to change. Every copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sold on PlayStation, 70% is now going to Xbox. Yes, it's going to Activision Blizzard, but of course, who owns Activision Blizzard now? Why do you think Jim Ryan was crying about, oh, please stop the deal? No, don't let this deal go through. Because they know they're giving their biggest competitors 70% now. That's one thing that's changed. You said nothing's going to change. Well, shit, that sure as hell changed. Back to that word, arrogance. The arrogance coming out of these two gentlemen is crazy to me. PlayStation just dropped two of the biggest flops in the world. Ever. Their consoles have sold great, but things are not looking that great in my opinion. They're focusing on remasters and third-party exclusives. People don't give a shit right now. They don't. They have a limited roadmap, a few games to announce. They have a PS5 Pro that's available. Nobody gives a shit. PlayStation guys were celebrating that it's finally sold out on PlayStation Direct. Yeah, the shit has been up for pre-orders for 3 to 4 weeks. Now they're available everywhere at Best Buy, Amazon, and nobody gives a shit. It's not going to sell. But you guys are up here being so arrogant about Xbox. I guess you guys feel Xbox is no competition. Hell, maybe they're not competition in the traditional way. Because remember, they are putting some of their games on PlayStation. But like I said earlier, Xbox isn't dead. They're not dying. Their strategy has changed. Some people don't like it. Most people don't like it from Xbox fanboys point. We don't like it. But think about this. PlayStation isn't all pieces and cream right now either, my man. Hell, Colin, it was your report that said they spent over $400 million on Concord. It was your report that said they probably spent closer to $500 million when you consider the marketing and buying Firewalk Studios. It was your report that said that, and you guys want to sit up here and act like everything is gravy on PlayStation side? You two guys make me sick.
And I haven't seen a lot of people push back against this, but people, I mean, come on. Xbox is selling a 4 teraflop Series S for $349, and the thing can't even run Wukong. I mean, this is a complete joke. With it, that thing should be $200 as a door into the Xbox ecosystem.
Well, the Chin has spoken once again, y'all. He's taking shots at little brother, baby bro, Xbox Series S. Did he say Wukong can't even run? Listen, I don't know if that was the reason that Wukong got delayed on the Xbox consoles. We heard the rumor that PlayStation had a deal, a timed exclusive deal. But why in the hell is he taking shots at the Xbox Series S for? Look, I'm going to say this, guys, before I get out of here. I know Xbox is not perfect. They're not perfect whatsoever. But the arrogance coming out of these two PlayStation fanboys is crazy to me. Everything is not gravy on PlayStation side either. Just because they have more consoles sold, gaming is changing. They have no presence in mobile. They really don't have much of a presence in cloud. They're trying to get on PC, but they're not going to get a strong presence on PC by dropping their single player games 2 years after the shit released. Helldivers was a success because of PC. So PlayStation needs to start putting that shit on PC day one, because God of War Ragnarok didn't do shit on PC. Horizon Forbidden West didn't do much on PC. The traditional model is just not the way it's going to work moving forward. I'm just being real. So these two, Colin Moriarty and Moore's Law is dead. These two arrogant pricks kiss my ass. I'm going to say this one more time. I'm not saying Xbox is perfect. I'm not saying Xbox doesn't have flaws. But these guys are acting like PlayStation is perfect and PlayStation doesn't have flaws. And that's what pisses me off. Look, I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.